Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Social Media and AI Shortcuts. I'm Madeline Sklar. Can you tell I'm nerding out? I'm so excited about this stuff I'm going to show y'all today. Really cool stuff. We're going to look at a really great hack I came across on using Nano Banana, which is also known as Google Gemini. We've been talking about it here for weeks now. There's this great hack on how to create your YouTube thumbnails with it, like a really easy way to do that. But then I found an even better hack from the comments in that video. It pays to look at comments. When you have a really good video you stumble upon or watching, and then go look at the comments. You might stumble upon something even better. And I can't wait to show you. It's called Google Whisk. I didn't even know about this thing until I saw it in the comments, and I played around with it. It is so neat. I'm going to show that to y'all. And also, exciting news from OpenAI. This week they announced Sora 2, which there's their video generation tool, like taking video to the next level in AI. So we're going to look at that. If you're new here, hi, I'm Madeline Sklar. I help content creators, marketers, entrepreneurs, people that are looking to get more done in less time when it comes to their social media and AI. The goal here is to just make it a little bit easier on everybody so you're not so overloaded with all this information, because there's just so much out there with social media and AI stuff. So let's bring up our panelists that are here today with me to hang out and look and discuss all these great things. Hey, Jim, Bez, Maria, and Barb. How are y'all doing today?
Great.
Can't complain.
Doing great. Good. Great to see
Hello,
you.
everybody.
It's great to see y'all. I love just hanging out with other cool people that I've met through, many of y'all through like my Twitter chats or just stuff on social media. And for anybody that's like doesn't know any of y'all, well, since I did my little intro of who I am and what I do, why don't y'all each give just super short, 30 seconds or less, elevator pitch, who you are, what you do. Doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to think about it, just what it, and this is a good exercise for everybody here and watching. You should be able to do this on the spot. You should be able to tell people on the spot, boom, like, yeah, because what if you were in the elevator and randomly here comes fill in the blank, like just somebody you idolize, somebody that if you had 30 seconds to just, hey, can I want to tell
Wow
you.
them.
Yeah, yes, exactly, Maria. So you don't have
Hey,
to wow us
Tony.
here. You don't have to wow us here, but just so people watch and know a little bit. We'll start with you, Jim.
Yeah, so I'm Jim Fuse. I'm a retired Marine Lieutenant Colonel, president of Fusion Marketing, and co-host of Dealcasters Live, which goes live on Amazon, YouTube, Substack, LinkedIn. And I help people overcome the challenges with technology, especially when it comes to live and recorded video.
You did good. You get an A+. Thank you for sharing that. Bez, what about you?
Yes, my name is Bez Renhefo, and I am an executive search firm owner. So I have my own executive search practice, specializing in healthcare and tech. And I am a nerd with tech as well. So, all these platforms we talk about, I dive in deep. Also a career coach. So I've launched 12-week career sprints. So hit me up if you're interested.
Nice. Love that. Maria, what about you?
Hello, everybody. I am Maria Humphreys, and I've gone through a number of different careers: litigation, concert industry, meditation. Meditation teacher is my number one thing at the core. So I'm a community builder out here on social media. I'm a podcaster, and I'm a tech geek too. And I love this kind of stuff because the AI just reminds me so much of collective consciousness and stuff like that. Integrity of this technology is so important to me. Empowering other people to find the power in their own voice. That's what I'm all about. So I love this stuff too.
I love that. You get an A+. Bez gets an A+ too. Everybody's A+. Barb, tell everybody a little bit about you.
I have never created an elevator speech in my entire 30 plus years online. And I have actually been building community online since the early 80s and the BBS days. And if I'm not geeky by now, well, you just watch.
Yeah, we're rubbing off on you at least.
You're very geeky, Barb. I love that. I love that you come hang out with us. I
Geeks
love
unite.
exactly, and I love how you've been so immersed in all of this online, digital, everything for decades. That's so cool. Rachel's here. Hey, Rachel. I'm having everybody go around. A plus, Barb. I'm having everybody, our panelists, just very quick elevator pitch. I know this is no brainer for you. Give us your 30 seconds or less. Tell everybody real quick who you are, what you do.
Well, thank you. I'm Rachel Thompson, aka Bad Redhead Media. I'm a writer, and I also help authors with book marketing, social media, Substack, just all the things that go along with book marketing. I'm your girl. And I've also published 8 books.
Awesome. A plus for you. Everybody gets A pluses.
Yay!
Everybody did a great job with that. Real quick before we dive into the stuff, join us on School, because this is the thing I'm going to show you first with this really cool Nano Banana Gemini. It's so funny. Everybody calls it Nano Banana now, but it's Gemini, Google Gemini 2.5. So it's their latest social media, and the image generation it does is phenomenal. But I first posted it here. School is where we continue the discussion. We come here and do our weekly live stream for an hour, but everything's really happening over here. So I did a post about what I'm getting ready to show you all. And it was really interesting because I had come across a interesting video several days ago, and I really like this guy. This guy's a great YouTube videos that he posts. It's just great business stuff. He talks all about AI, and I really like him a lot. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to show y'all. I was trying to change screens there. So I watched the video, and at first I'm like, should I even share this? Because the video is titled, I guess
Monetizing.
it would help if I like actually pull the video up. And
And-
I'm gonna play a clip for y'all.
And Madeline, can I just say about School?
Mhm.
Not only do we follow up on what we're talking about in these shows, but oftentimes the content that you're sharing in these shows comes from some of the conversations on School. So for anybody listening here, if you want to contribute and offer some of your insights or learn before these shows even happen, that's the beauty of being in the School community too. You get to like be a part of building this show too. So Madeline's sharing a lot
Absolutely.
of stuff before the show that we have little snippets of, but this conversation is the gold.
Absolutely.
All of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So this video is titled "This Perplexity Labs and Nano Banana Workflow Now Makes Money Online." And if you're not familiar, Perplexity is actually a great AI tool. It's very much like all the others where you can do searches. It's great with providing sources, like when you go do a search in there, and it's free, by the way. It lets you know like where it's getting all this information from. And I've used it quite a bit. Perplexity.ai is the link to that. So if you have not played with it, definitely do that. So in this video, he talks about utilizing Perplexity, but it's fill in the blank. You could use ChatGPT. You could do any of the others when he's walking you through what he's doing. But he's showing how to utilize Perplexity and then go to Nano Banana for like the images. And he was specifically talking about at this one point about YouTube thumbnails. And we've talked about YouTube thumbnails here quite a bit because there are a lot of different ways to do it. And for those that are like me that are not good at graphic design, I suck at it. If you want to utilize AI to help you with this, which can be quick, easy, and low cost. And in this case, no cost, because Perplexity is free, or, any of the AI tools to, get the information and then go put it into Gemini. So I'm going to play a clip where one of the biggest issues with Nano Banana, when you want to use it for YouTube it makes really great YouTube thumbnails. And when I played around with it, the problem is it puts it in a square size. And I've told it millions of times to give me in the YouTube dimensions. I go and I give it the exact dimensions of a YouTube thumbnail. And it doesn't matter how many ways I word it, how many approaches I do, it still keeps giving me a square image. It's always a great image, something I like. And what I've done a few times is downloaded that, gone over to Canva. On a paid account on Canva, you can use their Magic Edit tools. And in the Magic Edit tools, they have one that will actually expand the background. So you could put a square and it'll kind of try to fill it in and make it look natural. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Also, with Gemini, it puts a little watermark at the bottom right. And it's not big, and it's not that big a deal. It's just their logo. And I've used that Canva Magic Edit to press a button and remove it. And it works perfectly every time. So I don't think it's a big deal if it's on there, but if you're like me and you're like, no, I'd rather have it off. Like that's worked out well. Well, I want to show you something because I want to show you the hack he first discusses in this video about a workaround to get Nano Banana to do it the right way with the image dimensions you want. So let's first start with this so you can kind of get an idea of like, what you could do.
To Google AI Studio. Let's go ahead and start a new chat. And there's one more thing we have to do before we can paste that in. So you want to come over to Google and you want to search for blank transparent 1080 by 720. So basically what we're looking for is just a blank YouTube thumbnail. So like this one right here, just a blank page like this. And the reason we want to do this is because Nano Banana isn't very good at giving you the dimensions that you want. So if you just ask it to generate the prompt that we have from Perplexity, it's going to do it as a square and it's not going to let you resize it. So this is a workaround for doing that. So I'm going to find this blank YouTube thumbnail. I'm going to go ahead and save this image to my desktop. And then returning back to Google AI Studio, I'm going to go ahead and upload that. And then I'll say to it, I want you to use this as the background for this. And then I will paste in what we copied from Perplexity. And then finally, we can click on Run. And there we go. We now have the thumbnail right here, exactly what we asked for. So what do you do with this? Well, you go ahead and you download this, and then you reach out to the YouTuber whose channel this was.
All right. So I watched that and I'm going, okay, what an interesting hack. But I still thought to myself, that still is kind of complicated because I got to go get that thing. I got to go put it, like, it was some steps, but still I'm like, okay, but this is something, he's on to something here. So I always look at comments on YouTube videos. I always do. When I'm looking at these videos, I always look. Now, sometimes there's a lot of them, so I don't necessarily go through them all. This video came out 4 days ago. It already has 27,000 views, so there's 84 comments. But many times in the comments, people are sharing their hacks or their workarounds or their whatever. And I was shocked when I saw this. So I had to screenshot it. This person said, you can create the dimensions now in Google Whisk, which incorporates Nano Banana. I'm like, Google Whisk, what is that? So I Googled it, of course. And this is an even better hack. And if it wasn't for me looking through the comments, I wouldn't have even found this. So let me show you all this site. I mean, have any of y'all here ever heard of this? I mean, I know they have like Google has their labs or whatever. I guess it's kind of like the labs thing where you could they have things that are experimental.
So it might disappear.
I mean, it might be buggy.
Right,
I don't know.
when we figure it out. No,
I mean, I'm not.
It's all worth it.
Well, but when you go to the site, it looks really. It's like, well, this looks very
Whisk.
pro. This doesn't look like it's, but it does say at the top left, experiment. So that can mean a lot of different things. Could be, could be still working out bugs. Could be they're just not ready to push it. They need enough people using it. But anyway, I look at this and I go, well, this looks interesting. Okay.
But it has Nano Banana within it.
Because it's a Google product, and
So we
Gemini,
don't have to hop around.
Nano Banana is Google, right? They're So reading that comment was like, okay, I'm going to have to play with this, because I was going to just follow that guy's thing and like, okay, let me go grab that thing he showed and put it in and do all the, I mean, that's some extra steps, but at least it's a workaround, right? And
Mhm.
this was, I didn't even have to do that because I'm like, what's this? So I'm going to show y'all what I did because it saves it. I love this because when I'm in Nano Banana, it doesn't ever save my stuff, but this did. So here's the thing. I have some videos. Well, I'm doing an experiment. I always experiment. That's what I do. I was doing an experiment this week, and I probably should show you all this first. I was what I did is I took last week's live stream, and let me change and show you all this. I took last week's live stream and cut up, put it into StreamYard because there's an editing tool in StreamYard. And I wanted to cut a few clips because, when we're doing this is long format, right? And we always have like good clip worthy content that's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of like this part we're talking about today. This would be,
Mhm.
somebody may not want to watch the replay of the whole thing when really they just want to see this. So it's a great way to repurpose your content, of course. And we all know this. I mean, we're all here good with repurposing and know all about that. But it's making the time to do it. Well, I can very quickly and easily go into StreamYard and use our editing tool and go cut a perfect clip. So I did 2 of them this week. And then I'm like, okay, but now I need a thumbnail. And it's like, okay. And that's usually more work. And if there's like a quick way to do this, then I could definitely be getting more of these video clips repurposed. So I was very intrigued with the whole Whisk thing. So first, what I did, let me show y'all behind the scenes on the video. So I have this clip. So this is the back end of my YouTube for the video. So I have this clip, and it's last week when we talked about school and the $9 hobby plan versus the $99 a month plan, and which one should you pick. We have a great segment of us talking about that. So I uploaded the video, I put all this info together, and I'm like, okay, now I need a great thumbnail. And you can see that thumbnail in the corner. I did that in Whisk, and it was so quick and easy. I was shocked. I was shocked at how easily I did this. And because it saves all this, I'm going to show y'all how I did this. So I'm going to bring you back to, so this is where I did. Okay. You can see all my iterations. And what's really cool is I can click on this first one and it shows you like what my prompt was. So all I did is I went into this thing and I just put in a prompt and I said, I need help with a YouTube thumbnail. This video is talking about school and their community plans. The title of the video, I already had worked up the title and description. So I gave the title, School $9 Hobby Plan versus 99. Which did you pick? Can you help with it? Like, this is my first time using this, y'all. So I'm just like talking to it like a person. Can you help me with this? Can you create the thumbnail image and do it in the YouTube thumbnail specs? And it gave me these 2 right here, side by side. It'll give you two at a time. And I'm like, okay, this is good. It's too much work. It just took the words off my title. It's like, no. So I kept working on it and kept trying to iterate. And then this one, I'm like, okay, this is good, but it just really needs to be $9 hobby plan, $99. Like, keep it really simple. And the text needs to be bigger. So, and then it put in this weird little icon right there, this green, and I didn't like that. It's like, no, that needs to go. I could probably pull it out in Canva using their magic, but I thought, let me ask it, and there, see, can you remove the green button? So all I did was click on the one that I liked. So, like I'm over here, and then I asked it that. I asked it to just remove that, and it did. It took that away. I was like, okay, that's cool. But I wasn't done yet. Like, I want it to be super simple like this. So I asked it, can you use different text, but leave everything else? The text here is exactly what the title says, maybe 9 on the left, 99 on the right. Can it be big and bold? Or it can be big and bold. So it did this. And that was, y'all, this literally took me probably 5 minutes, maybe 10. I don't even think, I think it was like 5 minutes. It was so fast. So I did that. I'm like, okay. And, if you're going back and forth with it and it's not getting better, then that's when, so I was at a point like, okay, I think this is as good as I'm going to get with it. So I downloaded this and there's no watermark like you get when you're in the regular Gemini 2.5 Nano Banana. So, and this is a Google thing. And that person said in that comment is using Nano Banana. So I then took it to Canva and let me bring the bring that back up so you can see.
I hope they don't watch this and realize they forgot to put the watermark.
You can see on the right there. So it was perfect as is. The only thing to me that was missing is I wanted it still needed something. So I went on I just Googled and just to get a school logo. And I went and got a school logo. I took it into Canva. I uploaded the logo and I placed it on there and I got it to the size. And I just wanted to be somewhere on there. And I felt like it made the JPEG look better. So I uploaded it. So that video's on my YouTube channel now. But this took me no time at all to do. And I was so impressed at how quick it was. And it just all goes back to because I was looking at the comments.
That's great.
And I was like, Google Whisk, what is that? Do y'all ever like look at the comments and,
Yes.
gather more information? Because it doesn't always end up helping, but many times it does.
Yeah. And sometimes through comments, you can find other people. Somebody might seem really smart on there. A lot of people are smart out there, but it gives me an idea and I go check out their page too. I think people forget to do that, to learn from the replies and comments, but also to connect. Yeah, so that's great. Yeah, Barb. Yeah.
I've used it. I'm going to show you an image I created in it. I'll put it in our school community. But I got an email letter from them. I'll have to look back at that.
They're talking about Whisk?
Actually sending me there, yeah.
Interesting, because I'm
in some kind of a developer's because they put me in decades ago now or whatever, but I'm still in these old email lists and I was in there. So, but I couldn't, because of you, I mean, I started doing the Nano Banana, the Google Gemini, and I really love and I have had mixed results. It doesn't always generate square for me. I put in, I just put the exact dimensions I want, and then it gives me the nearest to it. So that's weird too. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't. I was like, well, I've been able to do, and sometimes I'll put in wide format, and then other time, and it'll do it several images, and then it'll stop. The next one will be, because I'll say, well, change the clothes to this color or whatever. And bang, it goes square. So I think just dealing with the tech.
Inconsistent.
Yeah.
Thanks for sending this, Jim. He just sent this link over. So this is, so where I was before was the link. I just dawned on me, I didn't even give you all the link. The link is labs.google/fx/tool/whisk. It's kind of long, but this is better. Thank you, Jim. This is just
that's all of them that are in development.
labs.google/fx. So y'all jot down that link because this will get you to this page. So you got the Whisk, create some magic, flow, inspire your inner storyteller by generating videos, image FX, transform your ideas from text to images, music FX, bring new musical ideas to life. Interesting.
Because I was looking for Whisk since you mentioned it, and when I did the search, it pulled this up, and because I have a Google account, it let me sign up for it. So.
Yeah. This is the experimental, like the labs it's not even beta. Once they get out of experimental, this is where Notebook LM came out of, and then it'll go to beta, and then everybody will have access to beta if they want it.
Well, and just a little reminder, when you guys watching right now, go to the YouTube video, the replay later, all the links will be there too.
Thanks for reminding everybody.
Don't stress about taking notes.
I'm
trying not to stress.
Especially if anybody's driving. Let me go put, I'm going to put the link.
Don't worry, Madeline will put everything in there. And also these links and more in the school app, of course.
There you go.
Yes.
But labs.google/fx, I just put that in the YouTube. So if anybody's watching on YouTube, you'll get that there.
I wonder what the music thing does, because I always get flagged for copyright stuff. So I wonder how their music works to hop around.
The music, this is like it's different than Suno, yeah, and they're working with professional grade producers and
Right.
artists, so it's a real tool, and it's
Yeah.
it's amazing, yeah.
But
you
I
have
mean,
to,
when I use music from in there, can I move it around without getting flagged that I'm using? What is the copyright situation? That's the thing. I don't know.
Right now you have to request, and I put in a request that wasn't approved, not on the music side, but they're looking like they samples of my work, and because they're sort of working with that professional level on the music side, yeah.
So it's people submitting their own original music?
No, they have a
The
form for
beats.
you to. It's an experimental, and so just to get approved to use it in experimental, and I haven't seen welcome email.
Not yet.
Yeah. But I have nothing. I just wanted to play with it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, so I guess I'm curious because it's letting me into it.
oh, it is.
Are you using a paid version of like my business account is actually a paid business enterprise Google account, and so I usually get access to everything.
Yeah, I have one of those. This was about a month ago. They were asking. I don't know if it's changed. I'll go check it out. But I have a Google Workspace account. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's because I just clicked on it and it's like letting me. If I wanted to start creating something, it's like, oh,
It let you. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out then. Yeah.
Yep.
We're all learning lots today.
It does me too. Like I said, I've been, I don't know
Okay.
how long.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun
I
because
better
as
have
you guys
access.
learn, it's fun because as you guys learn outside of this particular conversation, then I like to look in school and see what you figured out.
Because that's where we continue the discussion.
And then here I'm gonna tell you another kind of neat thing. So I just clicked on the image FX and it gave me this little pop-up. It said precise mode plus VO3 in Whisk. So it's showing like a little video get created inside of Whisk.
Right.
So it's going back and forth.
See, Madeline, I don't know how we're supposed to get stuff done when you start giving us this.
I know.
way
I
to
know.
become creative when we're
sorry.
Toys.
I'm sorry. But here's the thing. The ultimate goal that I'm trying to bring everybody is to help you work smarter, not harder. So because I found that the first video, that guy walking through Perplexity and Nano Banana, and I'm like, oh, there's a workaround for the YouTube thumbnail. I'm like, oh, finally, to get it the right size. Perfect. But then it's like, well, that seems like a lot of steps. So I'm like, but I found something that was like, whoa, I'm so glad I saw the comments. I saw this Whisk and I tried it. And I'm like, I was shocked at how fast I was able to create a good looking thumbnail. And so it's like, okay, but hopefully in the big picture, this is going to help some people like make their workflow work better for them, be faster, smarter, not harder. It is for me. Like, I do a lot of different YouTube thumbnails, and for two of my YouTube accounts, and this one's a game changer. I mean, I've talked here about the whole vidIQ thing I've done. I'm paying like $9 or $10 a month on this vidIQ plan. It gives you all this stuff you can get to help you with your YouTube channel with all kinds of stats and AI stuff. But I use it just for the YouTube thumbnail image generation thing they have. And it's hit or miss, but it's been worth $9 a month because you pay a lot more for a graphic designer to be making all these YouTube thumbnails for you.
Well, I even thought when, taking this a step further with the YouTube thumbnail thing is, if you go find a blank dimension of, say, your LinkedIn banner, have it create you a new LinkedIn banner and see what it comes up with. Because, that's where I sometimes struggle is like, because you got to get it to fit and everything else. And so I'd be curious to see like what it comes up with if you give it like a prompt, like, hey, I'm looking for an effective, LinkedIn banner. Here's my stuff, and see what it does.
Just try it and see what happens.
Can I just say too, I've been having conversations with a lot of people lately about creating so much content that we don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It gets out of control. So I need to go through my YouTube channel and spruce it up. I have video, it's been 10 years and I stopped creating new videos there because I get overwhelmed. There's just too much there. So having AI help me, I can go through there and fix them up. So I think a lot of people out here, especially content creators, you know, we get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that we're putting out there, and then we lose control of it, and then we get discouraged. And yeah, so I really appreciate this conversation because I think all of this stuff matters and helps us so much. And keeping up on what's new,
Right.
like this Whisk
Right.
thing, right?
Right.
Every time I talk to you or do some homework and I figure something out, and then the next week or two, I found something better. So I'm kind of waiting, but I can't wait forever. I think
Right.
eventually I'm going to pull the trigger and just do it.
Just pull it. Just do it.
Yes.
And I was
Let's
going to
do it.
say, I
Let's
was
do
going
it. I
to
have
say,
it real quick,
Madeline,
too.
I'm
Just
not
do it.
exactly sure what, if you're like going to create an AI and social media Substack publication, but I was going to say the YouTube you were just talking about, that would be a great post with an article. And
Yeah.
I like the idea of kind of, because what I'm doing a little bit with Substack, I don't know if Rachel's doing this, is it's almost like an A/B test. Like I'm creating something, I'm making a post on Substack. It's, you know, going out to the people that are subscribed, but then I'm taking the video and I'm putting it on YouTube. So I'm ultimately, you know, wanting to see how that impacts growth, because it goes back to not everybody reads the notes on YouTube or on your
Right.
podcast, but they're more likely to read what you have on Substack. And then I've taken some of these and then I make that my LinkedIn newsletter. But I say, if you want to watch the video, you got to go over to Substack.
Yeah, it's always such a struggle. Everybody consumes information in such different ways.
Right. Right.
Right? In
All over the
DMs,
place.
I get messages from people, don't leave me a voice message. It's easier for me to read it. And then other people are like, don't write a big long thing.
Right.
Just blurt
Right.
it out in a voice message.
Everybody
now-
has their ways. Like, you know,
Yes.
it's like there's a group of people like they only want me to DM them on Facebook Messenger, you know,
Uh-huh.
versus X, versus this, versus that. It's crazy because
Yeah.
we have so many options.
And then I think
Yes.
I saw 11 Labs just came out with something where people are using their voice to create, I guess you could say, you know, voice messages for LinkedIn, which I just don't like that personally. I'll just,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
Like a clip of a video, you could kind of put voiceover.
but
Sometimes I
what they're
cheat and
doing
use
is
IG Reels and
they're like,
create
you know,
something.
they put in the message they want to say, and then it's being done by AI, and then AI
Oh.
sends a voice message.
Oh, AI's voice even? You're
Well,
just
it's your
telling AI
voice.
what
It's your
to
voice.
say?
Your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 Labs does,
So-
you know.
So
Yeah.
text to
Oh.
voice. Is that what you're saying?
In a sense, yeah. But it's using whatever you've built in 11 Labs to use your quote unquote
Yeah.
voice.
But it's your
It's
voice.
just not
Well,
authentic.
That's
You
weird.
know?
That's
Yep.
weird. Yeah.
I don't like
I
that.
am so excited. I just want to take the mic for a couple minutes because I came from a live to this live,
Uh-huh.
and my mind was blown today because of some software developers I've been helping out on a product for quite a while. Well, since ChatGPT 1, I guess. And what they've accomplished, it's like weeks away from the total thing, but what I got in, what we're launching right away, and I'm not going to release that here. We'll talk about it in school, and we'll talk about it in my school community first. But the thing is, 11 Labs is about to be blown out of the water, and because the $1,000 that you can get up to a month on that thing, you can get for under $5 total, and
$5?
under 500.
Oh,
So, you know, for what I'm saying, well, the difference is that you, even when you get into 11 Labs, it's not unlimited,
right.
you know. And so that's what you need to look at, and you need to know the people who are developing developing it, they have to be able to afford the infrastructure, the technology, and that to deal with it all. And I'll put my first samples here in the next week or 10 days in your group and in mine. But don't push me on it, because I don't want to blow his, I don't want to blow his story. So
The secret.
But
Yeah.
well, I know you'll never get the secret sauce, but but that's why they let old ladies hang around with them at the tech bench.
Well, thank you for sharing
right.
with us, Barb. Appreciate that.
Uh,
The other big news this week is Sora 2 from OpenAI. Lots happening with this. I haven't really dug into all this yet, but I'm just going to go over the stuff I've come across. So, OpenAI, as in ChatGPT, they have Sora for video generation, but this is like next level, they're saying. And so it was released this week on this past Tuesday, September 30th. And this model produces high fidelity cinematic videos with synchronized sound and physics accurate motion. And it's available right now through invite only on the iOS app and a web app, with plans for broader access. So we're going to take a look at what has come out with this. And Barb was kind enough to do a post about this over on School to kind of give us a rundown this week. So over on School, that's where you can see all this. She kind of gave like all the bullet points of what's happening with this. I'll read through some of it real quick, and then we're going to see it in action, because OpenAI has posted some videos and they're mind blowing. But so they launched the Sora 2 along with a brand new iOS app that looks and feels like TikTok or Instagram Reels, except the videos are AI generated from prompts. So there's cameos, social first AI. It's free for now. They're going to use this to be free with generous limits, but computing constraints will keep it capped. And this is competing with Meta. Meta has rolled out Vibes, which is their own AI featured video feature. So, and one of the things that Barb put in here was risks to watch. And the first one, I think, is most important, that this could really flood a lot of the low quality or misleading AI content, what we call AI slop. And there's already so much of that online. I mean, I don't know about you all, but when I go on YouTube, there's so many AI generated videos, and they're all just so similar to one another, and they just don't feel real, because it's hard to connect with a lot of that type of content. Is that just me, or do y'all feel the same way too?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's everywhere. If you're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, I mean, it's literally, I don't know that I'm seeing as much on LinkedIn. I don't know, but I do feel like I'm seeing it everywhere. There's, especially if it's video heavy, like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, it's just a ton. And I hate how it says, Reels for you. And it's all of this AI bullshit, sorry, stuff. Like, don't put that in my FYP. I don't want that. I want the real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
One more mic bit, and that is today in a prior live. We all like StreamYard. And we were using StreamYard and streaming to a group of 26,000 members on Facebook. And guess what Facebook did? What Meta did?
What they do?
They labeled it deep fake AI. I'll share that screenshot in our school community too, because there was not, wait a minute, there was not any AI. I mean, I was in there with my screenshot, and that was I was in there with my screenshot, and the rest of them were on, their video, and they were there live. But I think that it has the AI on Meta, and watching what it's doing with me, my actions and so forth on there, and the stuff I've been testing, I think that it picked up that group talks about AI all the
Oh,
time.
right.
And of course, 11 Labs, my instructor in that group, uses the 11 Labs. He's got a whole, the whole body and everything. It's him, but it's his AI, and he brings that in to talk about, but we had not done that yet. We had not even introduced it in the video, and it plastered it across our video that it was deep fake AI.
Wow.
So that was freaky. And I don't know about you guys, but on your phone, if you access Facebook on your phone, are you getting that Meta AI emblem up and it's like following you everywhere? It's the round
I
circle
haven't
emblem.
noticed it.
I haven't noticed that
Get a
either.
screenshot of that
But-
too, because it's scary.
Can
Yeah,
I
but you-
share something? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Had a funny little moment with my mom. So I put a picture up of my cat Pip, because everybody loves Pip, and he was in the sun. And I said, Pip is recharging his solar batteries. So I went over to my mom and she said, I have to show you something really funny. So she pulled it up on her phone and she said, here's this Meta AI. What is a Pip? Why would a cat have a solar battery? It just created all this ridiculous stuff, because everybody can look at him and know that he's a cat. But it was so funny. We just got a good kick out of it. And it was like, why would a cat be using solar batteries? Like, oh my God.
The AI, yeah, they're like, it's fine to experiment and improve it and everything, but they let it loose for security and
literal.
make up stuff.
Yeah.
They're trusting it too much. It's not a human.
Yeah.
It doesn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So,
giving
sorry,
AI a bad rap, by the way. I think it's giving AI a bad rap too.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's
Exactly.
being overused in inappropriate ways by people and by itself. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's somebody told me about this tool that I have it in school. I posted it a few weeks ago, but it's to detect AI. So like, let's say you're using AI to help you write something. Well, all these people say, oh, there's these tools that detect that. So I'm like, okay, let's see if it really does. And you can like copy and paste and put it into this detector. And it'll tell you like what percentage they think that this is AI written. So I thought, well, wait a minute. Why don't I just type in the box? Let me just make up something off the top of my head and see if it thinks it's AI generated. I mean, I just typed like a couple of sentences about me, a little bit about myself. Maybe it's like a paragraph of like this info. It came back and told me that this was like something like 97 or 98% AI generated. I'm
So
like,
dumb.
I typed this off the top of my head in the box on this site. I didn't copy and paste. I didn't go to AI generate something elsewhere. And I was like, how is it detecting that this was AI? So I'm just not completely convinced with some of these tools that are out there right now. Because when you go and Google like all these AI detection tools, there's a whole bunch of them. It's like, well,
Madeline, here's the thing: your top of mind is so AI-like that you fooled it.
right.
It's
Well,
been training on your stuff for years.
I'm still very upset about the M- thing because I've always liked M-, but ChatGPT loves to overuse M-. And then everybody's like, oh, somebody used ChatGPT because there's all these M-. So it's like, sometimes I want to use an M-, but I don't want people to go, oh, she's using ChatGPT for that post because there's an M-.
But I think there's been enough out there, and I think Rachel probably would agree. I've seen a lot of people like, look, I've always used them. I'm going to keep using them. If someone wants to think that your content was done by AI, is that really the type of person you want in your community? If they're going to sit there, I mean, because they obviously aren't educating themselves,
right,
or haven't been around writing that much. So,
right.
I say keep using your keep using your M dashes, Madeline.
I like them. I like the M-.
I agree.
Like the ... I like, doing that. But and I actually posted this on Substack recently, and it was an interesting conversation because a lot of people comment and said, I like doing it too. They kind of ruined it for some of us that like using it. And then I'm like, yeah, but I want to be a rebel. Sometimes I'm just going to do it because who cares? And so, but it's just interesting how AI is changing the landscape in so many ways we could have never envisioned. Good and bad, positive and negative. It's interesting.
Well, yeah, it's a shame because there's so much suspicion out here already about who's not telling the truth or what have you. And AI is kind of making it worse, there's a lot of stuff out there. You can't tell what's real or not anymore.
Yeah.
And to have it actually policing content when it doesn't know what it's doing either.
Right.
Is a little distressing. Yeah.
Well, did y'all hear that there's this AI generated actress? I saw a video about this the other day, and it's got an agent.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
It
it's looking for work, and it's getting all kinds of things and people. I
What's her
wouldn't blame
name?
people are upset. I don't remember.
What kind of a bank account are they going to have? Where's the money going?
It's going to be cryptocurrency.
Well,
yeah.
It's whoever made it. They're the one benefiting.
That's like creating a puppet.
But it looks so real. I should have saved it. It looked.
I want to say I saw it on either our local or national news. I mean, it was a pretty.
I think it might have been
deal.
something like Inside Edition. Let me go on their YouTube real quick because I'm trying to think like where would I have seen that? I'm pretty sure it was on YouTube. I pretty much watch everything on YouTube, but I just had seen this and I'm like, what? Wow. Oh, here it is. I found it. It wasn't. I'm gonna play. It's only a minute long. I'm gonna play this for. This is some crazy stuff, y'all. It is. It's good to know about this because this seems to be, where things are going in Hollywood, and
it has the actresses.
Don't blame Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this.
She's Hollywood's new it girl. Her name is Tilly Norwood.
Let's get to know each other, and thanks for watching.
Her photos and videos are all over social media, but Tilly is already causing a major controversy. Why? Because she's not real. She's AI generated.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
Tilly is the creation of a Dutch comedian who says multiple talent agents have shown interest in signing the AI actress. The blowback is intense. This is really, really scary, says actress Emily Blunt.
It's a little bit of an unfair advantage, but you know what? Bring it on.
Yeah.
Because you can always tell them from us.
Yeah.
We move differently, our faces move differently, our bodies move differently.
AI protections was a key sticking point during the writer and actor strikes back in 2023. Now their fears seem to be coming true.
It looks
the union
real.
Is opposed to the replacement of human performers by synthetics.
I think people are understandably upset that there's something that will come along and possibly take away their livelihood. But also there's been sort of a general lack of respect shown for the craft of acting.
It looks real to me. I mean, when I first saw that, I'm like,
and of course she has an accent. She has a cool accent. Even.
Right.
That's
to
not
make
fair.
her more
She's
appealing.
British.
Yes.
You're making her more appealing.
Australian.
But you can't interview
She's British.
her. So you can't take her. You can't take her on The View and interview her for all her success.
No,
right?
And she can't get married and have children. What about our population?
She'll have AI children.
I guess so.
That's why we have Latinos. We multiply.
Shame on you.
Like bunnies.
But they're great lovers. You don't know that. Of course, not that I would really know that for sure.
I love our group.
That's scary.
See, now we're going down rabbit holes that are outside
her.
the scope of the show.
Yes.
That's for like
the babies.
that's for when we start our Friday evening
80s show.
Back to the 80s and 90s hangout thing, which we still need to do.
There's one big announcement, but I'll tell you whenever you say it's okay to say it.
Go ahead.
Did you hear about the collab or partnership between Stripe and OpenAI?
So that was one of the things I came across. I wanted to show this. I'll do that. But I want to keep in with the Sora 2, which is the whole video generation thing. I want to play this video that OpenAI shared to announce this the other day. It's a 2-minute video, and then I'll show that as we wrap up. Because this is to show you the next iteration of what OpenAI, that's ChatGPT, what they are working on for image generation, and is pretty amazing.
One year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
Now every video comes with sound.
Sora 2 is also the state-of-the-art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why we're launching Sora 2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits of their imagination and create in ways we never thought possible.
Is that insane or what? Like that whole thing was
Do you have
done.
to pay for it?
I don't know. They're saying it's by invite only at the moment, and there's, I guess, going to be a wider release.
I love the ice skates the best.
Well, so here's what's funny. So I think it was on YouTube. I don't remember where. It might have been on X. They put a blooper version of that. So you got the lady that was ice skating. She falls. She's like, oh my God. And then the ducks, they're like out of control. And then you got like so many different scenes.
It's hard to control those animals.
The guy with the elephant, they had like the giraffe, and the giraffe kept licking him and stuff. And it looks real. Everything about that we just watched looks real.
Yeah, yeah. It reminds me of Westworld.
Yes. Oh my God.
Right? It's like just choose which land, which movie you want to go and be in.
Right.
All that stuff. Crazy.
We're in interesting times. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting times. So yeah, that's the new thing from OpenAI. They had a few more videos. I wonder if I have that blooper reel because it was funny.
And by the way, that kind of looked like Donald Trump playing the drums. Did you notice that?
Oh yes.
I
was like, what?
This is just
I'll have to go watch it again.
It's just 5 seconds. That was
crazy.
That was AI?
That was the Sora. Yep, that was
and
AI.
She made a mistake. Her landing was not,
You could tell that the movement was really choppy. Former gymnast.
Well, yeah, you're good. I didn't notice the chop till the mistake. Yeah. It depends who you're talking to. It depends. Everybody's perception is so different too. You know, when we're talking about audio, so many people don't notice audio differences and such. And artists and gymnasts, if they see something created, they're going to have a sharper eye for it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
That's scary. It's cool and scary at the same time.
Angel says, bet the elephant didn't forget their lines in the outtakes. Right.
As long as they didn't trample people when they were exiting too. I mean, oh my goodness, the horror of it all too, that they could create.
Yeah.
It's almost like a combination of like virtual reality and holograms. Like I said, I feel like we're on the holodeck in Star Trek, if you're a Trekkie. Like that's what it seemed like to me.
Yes.
Yeah, very immersive.
Put on the VR. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I found the blooper. Let me pull this up because it's really, after watching
Look
what
at
we
us,
watched.
we want to see her fall.
Hold on, let me. let me bring this up. It's really
such a human thing, right?
funny.
Watch the train wreck. The AI is creating the train wreck to mesmerize us.
Right. All right. So here, this is the blooper. So the video we watched, this is the blooper reel of it. It's really funny.
What is this? There's no wind. This is supposed to be epic. Turn it up. Turn it up. There's too much wind in my hair. Cut. Really on there. Sorry. Okay. Take 2. Oh no.
Kill the fan. Kill the fan.
I can't do this anymore.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Want me to cut the fan? I'm done. I'm out. All right.
Oh, geez.
Stand by for take. Log rolling. Good. We're speeding.
Yes, that's me.
Stop. Keep rolling. Keep
I'm
rolling.
good, I'm good. That's the take.
This guy. He's the only director who can handle my shit.
Uh-huh. As long as you keep paying me.
Jazz club scene, take 1.
Oh, come on. Sorry. And rolling.
Background go.
Sorry.
Steve.
As you can tell, now every video comes with...
Ew.
As you can tell, now every video comes with sound. Cut. I'll pass it to Bill for more details. Lost him. Okay, really, I have to get to some meetings.
Fake rubber ducklings. I want real life big ducklings in this pool.
Keep rolling. As you can tell, now every video comes with... Oh my, oh, okay.
Eddie, lots of fake rubber ducklings. I want real life big ducklings.
Okay, take 10, Claymation Orchestra.
There's so many. Right near the cable. Move, move, move. It's on the same character.
I'm okay.
That was beautiful. We got it. Keep rolling.
Oh my God, this is going in the blooper reel for sure.
Isn't that funny? And the whole thing was AI. The entire thing we just watched.
The laugh track was a little too loud, I thought.
Yeah. But it's just, it's cool, but kind of scary.
Yeah.
They all look real. I mean, yeah, there's some
Yeah.
stuff that's not real, but
You mean those ducks weren't that big?
that was
It's
funny.
like food of the gods.
But just the parts with people, like it looks real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. And they're laughing at themselves.
Yeah.
That's a human characteristic. Laugh at our own mistakes.
Right.
And yeah, they're replicating it. Replicants.
I thought when you said, I thought same thing. Replicants.
We need. Is there a dot in their eye
What,
that
what
we
movie?
can tell?
What movie was that? That was
Blade Runner. Blade Runner, of course.
Yeah, replicants.
Yes. Yes.
Do you guys remember V?
Huh? I remember that.
Like this is in the 80s, I think. V.
Yeah.
The-
I remember.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marina Baccara was the star of it. She had like short brown hair. Yeah, she was
I'll
in
have to
like
look.
Firefly and stuff. Yeah.
It was a real popular mini.
I love stuff like that. Yeah.
We have got
Time
to do
travel.
our 80s thing
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do, because that'd be something we could like reminisce, talk about.
on
and
Fridays.
Can we all meet in like King
It would
Henry
be
the
school.
Fourth's party
in
room or
school.
something? Oh,
Optional.
Well, school has live, so
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can it'd just be, even though it'd be.
can
on
I
social
send
media
my AI version?
Yeah, there you go. Put it in Sora and bring it over.
Yes. Yes.
If anybody gets access to Sora 2 on this invite only right now, let us know. Anybody watching this. 'Cause I
How would
should,
we
like-
know if we got?
When the stuff
It
just said it's an invite only right now.
and you had to be on the pro account for ChatGPT too.
Oh.
Not the plus, but the pro account.
Okay.
So it
I'm on the-
narrows the
yesterday
winner pool.
anyway.
I'm on the
Yeah.
plus.
Yes.
That's the $20 a month. So yeah, that's that
Right.
more expensive. Isn't it like $200 a
next-
month, I think?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Madeline won't win either or get invited.
No.
Ah,
but-
the FOMO of it all.
Exactly. But if anybody's watching this and you
And
get
so
access,
we didn't mention X or X's AI today, but he made 2 announcements too. So everybody is really gearing up, going, they're going bonkers right now.
So everyone's going to have to come back next week to hear about
Absolutely.
That's right.
still, we got to figure out something for us old people on X. You know, I'm as old as his mom.
Yeah.
You know,
Age is
it's
irrelevant.
like-
Age is often irrelevant.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, I feel, you know, it's not that I can't afford it, but I think that after a certain age, that and you've been online so long, that kind of thing, they should let it. I mean, we shouldn't have to be paying full bore for our features at this point, because
Yeah.
we've invested in their stocks, we've promoted their products.
They
You know,
don't
we
care.
basically kept
care.
them going from belly up.
Right.
I don't know, but if they give me an option to press the button, I'm going to say something before I leave.
Tell them a thing or two.
That's what I thought. I've really been thinking about it, and with this new product that we're now ready to bring some of it to the public market, I was like, oh my God, I can see what I'm going to do, because if I have your recorded voice, of course I would need your permission, but I can actually put you in these scenes. And I just thought, well, I'm going to give Elon a run for his money. So
Yeah.
Watch out for Barb. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Madeline.
Yeah, this
for
has been
show.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's only a couple of things we didn't have time for, but I can do it next week. It wasn't anything super pressing. But and Bez, I'll do the checkout thing next week, because there's like a video with it and everything. And we'll pick this
with
conversation
Stripe.
up. And
Yeah.
yeah. It looks interesting. I haven't had time to do a lot of research on it, but it was, you know, they put out a lot of things this week with OpenAI. So the best thing to do if anybody wants to get up on all this, go to their X account, go to OpenAI. They've got all these posts with all this information and links and stuff, and those videos. And like Maria said earlier, in the YouTube, my Madeline Sklar YouTube, later I will put all the links to everything we saw in there.
Yeah.
In case anybody, but it's also, it'll be in school too. I always post all that in school as well.
Perfect.
So y'all be sure to join school. Let me put that link back up again. And you know, that's where we're going to continue our discussions throughout the week. And then we'll come back here again next Thursday and do this all over again.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Bye,
so
you
much for
guys.
hanging out. This is great.
Thanks.
I love
Great
our
to see
group.
everybody.
Yes.
Yep.
It's awesome.
We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Adios.